Morning there, YouTube and Taurus High Point fans. Another Taurus High Point production coming at you. I've just got me a bright, shiny surplus rifle. Now, what do I do? Very first thing you're going to want to do is strip it down completely. Get you some good hot boiling water, put your parts in it, pull your parts out, let them air dry, take a brush or something to them. Use a nylon or a bronze brush or a brass brush. Don't use a steel brush. Run you some hot water and some hot water, some mixed Windex with it down in the barrel. It neutralizes the corrosive primers that might have been used in it. Just take out your bolt. This one's an old workhorse. Find you a video on YouTube. There's bunches of them. Rocky Mountain M95 bolt disassembly itself does one. Cap and Ball does one. I believe Iraqi Veteran 888, he's got one where he disassembles one of these things. I know he's got one of him shooting one of these carbines, and he's talking about how painful it is. Yes, sir. Firing one of these M95 carbines with that old German ammunition, it's rough, but it can be handled. You want to strip them down and clean them out. Get rid of all the corrosive stuff that might have been fired before you. Okay, you know they've sat on the shelf. No one at the gun shop or at the big box shop, no one there has tore it apart and gave it a thorough cleaning. Odds are the gentleman before you, he took it out, shot it, and then took it in for something else without even cleaning it. Get it clean. Me, boiling hot water, simple green or mean green, some sort of degreaser in the water and a little bit of dish soap. And then after I get it out of that, use the brushes on it and hit it with a little bit of WD-40. Before I reassemble everything, I get the WD-40 off and reapply a gun oil, Hops No. 9, Lucas, an actual gun oil. I've gotten one of these over the years, and the Cosmoline from when it first got shipped over here, picked up at Bud's or Cabela's or Gander Mountain, wherever it was, the Cosmoline was never cleaned out of it. One guy shot it, another guy shot it, and I bought something like this, something similar to this little gem. I bought for about $150 off somebody at the range who couldn't get no more than 8-inch shot groups at 100 yards. I got it home. I walked it through my cleaning. You might want to get a power drill, because the firing pins in these things are about as long as a pencil. And take you some 4/0 steel wool. You don't want any, some can use 1600 grit and higher sandpaper if you want. I just used 4/0 steel wool and chucked that firing pin in a motorized drill. Cleaned it up real good. It really helps the action. Not only that, but that rifle I got for $150 is worth, and if you go on Guns Internet, Gun Broker, Guns.com, all these rifles now are pulling a premium upwards of north of $400 to $600. I've even seen some at a ridiculous $1,100. Their numbers matching. That don't impress me, as I can still take that numbers matching $1,100 gun, put it against one of these that's not numbers matching, and still get 2-inch groups at 100 yards instead of the 8-inch group. Get your surplus. The roughest thing you'll ever do to it is tear it completely apart and clean it before you ever fire it. Been a Taurus High Point production. You choose, you be responsible. I'll choose, I'll be responsible.